So on the 7th of August, Rahul Gandhi dropped a bombshell. He basically alleged that the ECI is stealing votes to help the BJP. But how true is this? Let's see. See, for sure, there is a pattern. First, lose the election, then throw allegations into the air, then don't file any formal complaint even when the ECI asks for it, don't provide any proof in court, and then create confusion with fake news. This is a kind of hit-and-run approach that the Congress has been employing since eternity now. From Maharashtra to Karnataka, the same story seems to be repeated. Rahul Gandhi's first claim was that there was an unusual surge in the voter list in Maharashtra. The reality is that the voter additions between general and assembly elections are normal. In 2004 itself, there was an increase of 4.7%. In 2009, there was a 4.1% increase. And both times the UPA won. In 2024, the increase was only 4.4%, which is even less than in 2004. Means that it was normal during their time, but it becomes a scam when someone else is doing it. Wow. Rahul's second claim is that the number of voters has exceeded the adult population. This is also factually wrong. The last census was in 2011, so the exact data on this current adult population isn't even available. According to estimates, the voter numbers are completely reasonable. And now, since the SIR process is underway, it is actually removing these duplicate and dead voters. Then it was also said that the access to CCTV footage was not given. The law states that the footage is stored for only 45 days and is only given upon filing a petition. And it's no rocket science that for privacy reasons, indiscriminate release is not allowed, especially in sensitive regions like Naxal areas and Kashmir. And it's also true that the Congress candidates never even applied for its access. Digital voter rolls are also provided to agents of every party, including the Congress. They're freely available in PDF form on the ECI website and also be made readable through OCR. And there is no question of refusal here. And now listen to the case of Mahadevpura seat in Karnataka. Rahul Gandhi said that rigging happened. But when the CEO, the Chief Election Officer, asked him for a written declaration, he refused to sign it. Looking at the data, the BJP 4 in 4 segments of Bangalore Central, which are non-minority dominated seats. Duplicate voters were found more in Congress strongholds, namely Shivajinagar and Chamarajpet. In last year's elections, in the Dhule Lok Sabha seat, the BJP won in 5 assembly segments. Congress won only in Malegaon Central, which is a more than 90% minority population area. There, duplicate voters were found, house numbers were missing, and voter turnout increased abnormally by more than 43%. The victory margin was only 3,831 votes, meaning that the result of one seat was decided by a few thousand votes. On that too, Rahul says nothing. In Kerala, there are even more shocking figures. 6.25 lakh bogus voters, multiple people on one voter ID, one person with 2 voter IDs, and lakhs of cases where one voter was voting multiple times. Meaning that there's a bit of mess everywhere. But then the question arises, why is such a cleanup, the SIR, being opposed then? In Bihar, the SIR process has been quite successful. 65 lakh bogus voters have been removed, of which 20 lakh were deceased, 35 lakh migrated, and 7 lakh were duplicates. No opposition party booth agent filed an objection on any of them. Then what's the problem? When exit polls came in the favor of the BJP, there was no noise. But when they came in favor of the Congress and the result was different,